In 2 days, 90% of the cryptocurrency firms cannot operate in the EU and serve EU customers because they haven't received their MiCA license. And in this video, I will go into the details, what you should worry about, what you shouldn't worry about, how you can move your crypto. I will give you a step-by-step guide, and I will give you multiple options so you can find the one which is the best for you. In the second half of the video, we will focus on the market, what's happening with Bitcoin, what's happening around strategy, and many other things, because nowish we getting closer to the last part of the bear market. And for DC strategy and other things, I think it's a very, very important part. That's another reason why it's crucial, if you are from the EU, you're watching this video from the start to end, because in 2 days, your situation going to change in crypto land. This is Blockchain Bloom, the blockchain educator. I'm Attila Pinke, and now let's do it. So, first of all, the fact is that back in 2024, Europe had 3,000 plus registered crypto firms. Today, just 244 hold MiCA licenses, meaning the rest must, wind down operation by the 1st of July. And 1st of July is in 2 days, and today is the 29th of June. And one of the biggest crypto exchange in the world is Binance, with the most users. And right now the situation is they haven't received their MiCA license. They handed in their application for the last time in Greece, but it was turned down. And now they are standing there without license. And people who were hoping that, of course, Binance is going to get it, they now have to do something. And the time is ticking because they have now 2 days left. So now let's move on what you really should do. So basically, even Binance here, is saying moving funds to self-custody wallets or other exchanges. So what you can do after the 1st of July on the Binance, if you have a Binance account and you are from the EU, you can withdraw your funds. There shouldn't be any problem with that. However, you cannot deposit new, you cannot trade, and so on and so forth. So if you are an investor in crypto, if you trade in crypto, you cannot do it what you did before. So basically, what you should do. So on Binance, simply in the top right corner, you have, here this overview. And the overview, you can choose deposit, withdraw, transfer. You pick your withdraw. Then simply select the token, what you would like to withdraw, right? And then you put the address where you would like to withdraw it. You can do it to another exchange or simply you can do it to your personal wallet. I definitely would advise you to use a hardware wallet, not an online wallet. And then also you should pick the network. But when you're picking the network, double check it, especially on exchange, because you can lose it. If it's not supporting that network, don't use that one. And the question is where you can move it. So first of all, it's very important that you using an exchange which holds a MiCA license, what Binance doesn't at this point when I'm recording this video. So in that case, what I'm using personally, it's Bybit EU. So for that, I put this link under this video, because you getting our special offer for the next 30 days if you new register on Bybit EU. So basically, you're getting a 30 USDC airdrop. You're also getting 20 euro worth of Bitcoin. And the only thing you have to do, that you're using the link below. That's important, because then you're getting these bonuses. And then simply just deposit $100. You keep it there at least for 7 days, and I would advise you to do something. trade or anything, because Bybit is checking for bots, and many are just opening accounts, or some people doing that, multiple accounts, and if they just simply opening it, not using it, that's suspicious. So I would advise you to use it, do the KYC, and then you're getting these airdrops, and also you can get into the raffle to winning a MacBook. So you definitely need an exchange. But the reason why I've chosen Bybit, I personally, because they had the biggest crypto hack, exchange hack in history. And the way they covered it, they immediately talked about it. They were open about it, what happened, telling about the mistake, and the withdrawals and the functioning didn't stop. And that's very important, because I'm here in crypto for many, many years now. And I've seen so many exchanges reacting in a bad way when something went wrong in their system, there was a hack or anything else. So basically, that's the reason why I'm using Bybit personally. And now I got you a great deal. But what you should do if you would like to use Bybit EU as well. So not this one, this one here. So after you got your account, then simply go on deposit, choose the chain you would like to receive it, and then you're going to see the address. And then what you have here on Bybit, you can put this address there if you're not using a personal wallet, but you're using this exchange. So it's very, very simple. Important, again, use the same network. That's definitely crucial. And also, when you receive the funds first, you have to tell them probably that where is it coming from. Then in history, you go there in history, a couple of minutes later, you check it. And if you see this kind of yellow line, that it needs further action, but don't worry about it, because simply, you click on it and you see this one here. You're giving the deposit from, as it came from Binance, you simply just give it's an exchange crypto service provider, or a personal wallet, but in this case, it's a crypto provider. Then the second thing is the originating exchange. What's the individual company, pick individual. You put in your name, first name and last name. And finally, the description here, the purpose of the transaction. And that's it, basically. After confirm, submit, and then soon your funds should appear in your founding account, and then you can simply use it. But another thing I would like to highlight is if you would like to use a personal wallet, a hardware wallet. And for that, I would suggest Ledger, and also put the link down here. The reason, because they here almost the longest, for more than 10 years. No ledger has been hacked so far, and crypto were stolen. Yes, there are phishing emails and so on and so forth, but nobody can do anything about it. But the point is now that now you can use buy their products with a huge discount, as for many of them, for example, what I'm using the most, the Ledger Flex, which is 250 euro, you get $70 Bitcoin. And guess what? If Bitcoin goes about 4 times the price is now, then simply this wallet going to be free. So if you use again the link, which is down below, then you're getting this massive discount. Now receiving Bitcoin in worth of $70, it really makes sense, because Bitcoin is kind of cheap. And then you store it the crypto for yourself. So it's totally up to you which one you pick, but you're definitely going to need an exchange, and that's why I suggested for you Bybit. Okay. Now let's move on and check the market. So what we can see here, let me refresh it, that basically Bitcoin is at 59,297 US dollar, about 8% down in a week, 1% down in a day. Ethereum 1,568 US dollar, about 1% down. The top gainer is ETH gas, it's up like 47%, BEAT up 11%, EN is 7%. Who is the loser? Mamecore, they went significantly down, 81% in a week. And guess what? This happened almost close to the bear market bottom. So be always careful with altcoins. I don't hold any altcoins in the bear market. And then we have P 7% down, and when he's talking about 7% down. And when we're looking at here the Bitcoin candlestick chart, it's very important that this is the weekly one. And on the weekly now, we had the worst weekly close since the bear market has started. Also, the second thing is that we have here this red line, which is the simple moving average on the weekly. And now the very first time we closed the week under it. That means basically this even more bearish. Now we're using this 60,000 as a resistance level, and we should watch closely. But now the chances are getting higher that we can go further down. In average, we can say that whenever we are at the 200-week moving average, simple one, or under it, it's good for accumulation. It's not financial wise. This is what I'm doing. I'm just sharing with you the information. You cannot find the bottom exactly. You can be lucky during DCA. Might, with one of them, you actually hit the bottom straight away. But mostly, if you're accumulating in that zone, historically, it's a good investment. But also, when you're looking at now S&P 500. We kind of losing the momentum here. When we're looking at NASDAQ, we kind of losing now the momentum here, and so on and so forth. So then, now we have strategy could sell up to 1.25 billion of Bitcoin under digital credit capital framework. So the Bitcoin treasury firm has approved the framework for active capital management. Its chair Michael Saylor said in a statement. So at the beginning, we did see strategy going up a little bit, but again, not being too strong. As you can see now, strategy's stock, it's at $85. It's significant down. It's like major down at the moment. And whoops, not this one. Sorry, I wanted to go with Stretch. And the problem is here, Stretch. And look, Stretch, even we have it, today, at $78, it should be at $100. So now this announcement could bring it forward that when on the present price, roughly speaking, it's 21,000 Bitcoin they could actually now sell. So once they sold already 32 Bitcoin, showing that yes, we're doing it, and now they approved this one. So there's a chance that more Bitcoin sales are coming to save strategy. In general, I think MicroStrategy has a lot of Bitcoin, a lot of backup. That's okay. But their product, Stretch, it's raising now questions. As you have seen, it has lost the peg now for a while. Since end of May, we're just going down, and it should really come up. And we have seen it already. On Friday, it went all the way down here, which was 71 US dollar. We haven't seen it there yet. Also, when we're looking at weak hands are selling, roughly 50,000 Bitcoin reportedly moved to exchanges at loss in the past day, according to CryptoQuant. And the same time, the short-term holder market cap fell the lowest since October level. So these are always good signs when we looking for the bear market bottom. So it's another sign that shows it. Also, look at ETF outflows, Bitcoin ETF outflows, the biggest so far in Bitcoin ETF history in this month in June, and we still have 2 days to go. So this is also getting closer there. Fear and greed index, extreme fear, we're down at 12. When you're looking at here, this one, you can see that we haven't been at 12 that many times. So this is definitely also a good sign. I know it sounds weird that I'm showing you all these bad data and being bullish, but that makes me bullish because sooner or later, usually a bear market goes for a year. Now we in the 9th month, entering soon in the 10th month of the bear market. So it has a good chance that in the next couple of months, we're going to see the bottom. So we have done the rest of the bear market, and then we can recover. At least historically, this could definitely play out. Good chance for it. When we're looking at June is now minus 18% for the Bitcoin price and 2 days to close. So let's see how July going to play out. And I think these were the most important things I wanted to show you. So first of all, double check the links. There we have Bybit EU, an exchange what you can use. I showed you how to move your funds and how to do everything step by step. Also, you have the chance to store it on a hardware wallet. You pick your choice. I pick Ledger. If you would like to use it as well and use the nice discount with the bonus Bitcoin, then also link under the video. And don't forget that every single day you're getting the freshest cryptocurrency and blockchain news here on Blockchain Bloom to keep you up to date. Usually every single day you're getting the essence of the news in less than 60 seconds in short videos, but once a week on Monday you're getting a bigger picture and also talking about the most important issues. This time is about the MiCA regulation and the deadline. 2 days, okay? Don't forget. And guys, if you like this kind of content, definitely hit the like button, subscribe if you would like to get more. See you in the next one. Have a good one. Bye-bye.